Have you ever seen those really cool, professional-looking animations and thought, man, I wish I could do that, but figured you needed a super powerful computer and really complicated software? Well, think again. Today, we're going to dive into an app called Alight Motion that puts all of that power literally right in your pocket. So let's get into it.
You know, the best way to think about this app isn't just as a piece of software. It's more like a creative toolbox. It's a way for you to take all those static pictures, words, and shapes you have on your phone and just inject them with life, give them movement and energy, and you can do it all from your phone.
And this is what makes it a real game changer. This isn't some watered-down, clunky version of a desktop program. Nope. Alight Motion was built from the ground up specifically to be a professional-level tool for your phone, whether you're using an Android or an iPhone.
So where do we start? Well, like any artist, you gotta start with a blank canvas, right? Let's walk through setting up your very first project. This is super easy. It really is this simple. Seriously, you open up the app, you see that big plus button at the bottom, and you just tap it. Then you pick your settings. For what we're doing, 16:9 is perfect for stuff like YouTube or social media. 1080p gives you that nice crisp quality, and 30 frames per second will make it all look smooth. Pick whatever background color you want, hit Create Project, and boom! Your canvas is ready to go.
Okay, once you're in, the workspace is split into a few key areas. Up top, you've got your main preview screen. That's where you'll see your animation come to life. But the real magic happens down below in the timeline. Think of that as your command center, where you'll arrange everything. You've got your play and pause buttons, and most importantly, that little plus button is back. That's how you add all the good stuff.
An empty canvas is nice and all, but it's time to actually put something on it. Let's talk about the building blocks of your animation.
So that plus button we keep talking about, it's basically your gateway to creativity. You can pull in any photo or video you have right from your camera roll. You can add text for awesome titles or captions. Or you can start totally from scratch with a bunch of different shapes, which is perfect for creating those slick, clean motion graphics you see everywhere.
All right, so we've got our canvas and we've got our elements. Now we're going to talk about the single most important concept in animation. This is the secret sauce, the magic spell that actually makes things move. We're talking about keyframes.
Don't let the technical name fool you, okay? A keyframe is just a marker. It's basically you telling the app, hey, at this exact second, I want my little circle to be right here. Then you set another keyframe a little later and say, and now I want it to be over there. And here's the cool part. The app does all the hard work and smoothly fills in all the movement in between those 2 points. It's amazing. So let's do it. Let's make our first animation right now. First, tap on your shape, then choose Move and Transform. Now make sure you're at the very beginning of your timeline and tap the keyframe button. That locks in your starting position. Now just drag the timeline forward a bit, physically move your shape to a new spot on the screen, and that's it. A second keyframe just popped up automatically. Now hit play and watch it move. See? You're an animator. Now here's a pro tip that's going to instantly make your animations look 10 times better. By default, the movement is linear, which means it's a constant, steady speed. It kind of looks robotic. The secret is to use something called easing. This tells the animation to speed up and slow down, naturally, like things do in the real world. Trust me, it's the key to making things feel polished and organic instead of mechanical.
You've already mastered the absolute core of animation. How cool is that? So now let's level up just a little bit and look at 2 features that add that professional polish: effects and layers.
Think of the effects library as your personal spice rack. You can add just a little something to make everything better. Want to make your main subject pop? Add a little blur to the background. Want your title to look like it's glowing? There's an effect for that. You can even completely change the colors to create a certain vibe. Just play around with them. You'll be amazed at what you can do.
Okay, layers. The easiest way to get your head around layers is to picture a stack of clear sheets of plastic. Whatever you draw on the top sheet is always going to be in front of what's on the sheets underneath it. It's that simple. Every single thing you add, text, a shape, a video, it all gets its own layer. This gives you total control to move things around, hide them, or even group them together.
So you did it. You build a whole animation from scratch. Now for the final step, packaging it all up so you can actually show it to people.
And just like everything else, it's super simple.
You hit the export button, you choose your format, which is almost always going to be MP4 for a normal video. You pick your quality, and you hit export one last time. The app will then just do its thing and create a single video file that you can post absolutely anywhere.
As you're getting started, just try to avoid these few common trip-ups. The biggest one, believe it or not, is just forgetting to use keyframes. Without them, nothing moves. Also, it's really tempting to pile on tons of effects, but sometimes less is more. Keep an eye on your layers, save your work often, and you'll save yourself a lot of headaches down the road.
So there you have it. The basic tools are all yours now. You understand how to set up a project, how layers work, and most importantly, you know the magic behind keyframes. Everything you need to make a ball bounce across the screen, or make a title slide in, or bring a logo to life. It's right there at your fingertips. So the only real question left is, what are you going to create first?